What's going on? 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 Smith Ward coming from early morning, Tuesday, South Florida. I'm actually headed out to, let's see, I'm headed out to Marcone, Pompano. Trying to get there when they open at 8 because I have jobs that are critical and they're dependent on the parts at these specific locations. Whew, early morning, early morning, early morning, early morning. Let's get it. One thing we all have in equal share is time. You got to get it. Got to maximize your time. The earlier you get out, the more you can navigate. And the earlier you get back in, if your productivity and the way you manage your time is on point. I already communicated with my staff. Got my drivers out picking up parts in Miami and other places so we can close out some of these jobs, get stuff caught up, and get ready to hit it again. So, what I want to talk about today is going to be, I got some interesting questions in the comments, and it irritated me a little bit because I felt like people are fishing. I feel if you got a question about a course, don't ask me, ask the person who actually wrote the course, because I can't guarantee anyone's success, and I personally am very clear that no course will guarantee your success. Results may vary. Different people bring different skill sets. How I go to business is different than how Lamar goes to business. How I go to business is different than Darian from DCNF. How Slick goes to business, Kirk, Greg, Birch, you know what I'm saying? All, Mo out of St. Louis. All of us bring a different skill set. Like you take Mo, for instance. He got the HVAC background. He on top of the electrical, He shows up with a whole different game because not only can he do appliance repair, but he can do additional work. I mean, you look at Terry. Terry is an electrician by trade, so he can go do appliance repair, but also he can put in outlets, hang ceiling fans. I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta tweak the game for you. The beautiful thing about the blueprint that I like about ABC is that it's really a blueprint for any service business if you use your intellect and acumen. I give Sneed the credit because I see so many times people take stuff for granted and never give the person that put them on any credit. I always will give Mr. Sneed and JT Hustles credit because I watched those two gentlemen come together and offer a service to the community that nobody else was offering. They were giving the common man an opportunity to step in the game. Now, you got people out here muddying the waters that want to throw salt. It's not as technically detailed as it should be. But remember, this is a blueprint. This is not going to solve every problem and teach you how to do everything. And that's what I don't understand when people do not get this. Fact number one, tighten up your game. If you know you have soft people skill issues, deal with it. You got time management issues, deal with it. If you know you can't manage finances and 99% of the world can't, you feel me? This is why you have the top 1%. It is what it is. There are people that's born into it, can't do it. At the end of the day, you have to manufacture an environment and a situation that works for you. Like, for instance, I had to talk to one of my employees. I had to have a heart-to-heart. And, I have a personal friendship with the person, which is always a problem. You know what I mean? But you got to separate friendship and business, because if you clowning and acting the ass and messing up the brand, I'm being ready to call you on it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm perfect. But at the end of the day, when you deal with mature people, you got to handle it. Period. End. You got to handle it. And people, either if they really got your back, they will respond in a positive way. If they didn't have your back, they won't. Which means you just weeded out the clowns. That's one less issue you got to deal with. Next. But at the end of the day, you got to decide how you want to get down, who you want to get down, and what tools you're going to use. Like for me, my foundation was appliance boot camp. But on top of that, I utilize appliantology, branding, and with Mr. Scott Brown and his son and wife, Master Samurai, and then I also utilize TMM Academics. I love Brandon and Rick because I like how they have a whole different approach. They are really technical based and everything, and that's what I like about it, because they go back and take you to school to learn the basics. Now what you build on that is you, because Marcone, ASTI, all these MS, all these people offer additional training to enhance what you already have. So I feel it's up to you as an adult, as a CEO, as a business owner, to seek these things out and add them to your repertoire, period. And the only way to do that is tighten up your game. Take responsibility, fashion your life, and hold yourself accountable, and apply what you learn. This is why I don't, I do very few consultations, because I don't have any time, and my time is priceless. Between my staff and my customers, there is no time. And that's simply because of what I'm building. Not only am I touching appliance repair, but I'm dealing with plumbing, electrical, and other trades that have to do with remodeling and things of that nature. You'd be surprised. But the beautiful thing is that you can go into appliance repair and dominate in anything. You can focus on washers and dryers and be the best at that. You can flip washers. You can pick them off the side of the wall. There's so much you can do. The point is, how you going to play the game? We were just sitting there listening to the game last night on Sneeze Live. And that's my boy, Wash and Dry Money. Check out his channel. He's talking about how he's flipping appliances and how he was able to start buying real estate. And he's enjoying remodeling and upgrading the real estate and developing that passive income. At the end of the day, it's how you take the game and run with it. Appliance repair is really meant to, for those who don't have it as a passion, it's meant to develop cash flow so you can invest in other things, maybe your passion, or find other ways. Like, for instance, Mr. Sneed had a very in-depth conversation last evening regarding how, he became wealthy. And he became wealthy because it wasn't about the glitz and glam. You follow me? It was about application and consistent application, and then taking those resources and continuing to invest in making not flashy investments, but investments in people. Let me just talk about this people piece, because oh boy, y'all got me on my soapbox this morning, because I'm getting comments on my channel. I'm actually up at 1 o'clock in the morning, still working on my business. And then I get up at 5 o'clock. So I got 4 hours sleep. So I'm ready for it today. I got time today. Because it's slightly irritating, because I feel like people ask me questions and they're fishing. They're looking for me to throw somebody on the bus. I will never throw my mentors under the bus. I don't care if we have a disagreement. You will never know it, because I am old school. And we have what they call loyalty. And I know it's a lot of people don't know what loyalty, Loyalty, means. This man came out in a time when he was hated on and still hated on, and actually threatened to provide opportunity for people who may not have ever had it. So I'm never going to have an issue, just like you telling me to have an issue with Martin Luther King because he, had a little la 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 on the side. It's like you telling me to have an issue with Malcolm X. It's like you telling me to have an issue with Marcus Garvey. It's like you telling me to have an issue, with, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I have respect where respect is due, because the problem with people is that they want to idolize something, but they keep forgetting that people are human. And let me explain something to you about Mr. Sneed. Y'all only seeing the surface. This man is brilliant. He has the business instincts, and this is why I follow him. He's intuitive, and I watch his moves, and I pattern a lot of my moves behind him. But he's not the only person. I follow Mr. Walker, My boy out of Orlando with the pressure washing business. Brandon Vaughn, Patrick Bet David, my boy, Grant Cardone. As much as y'all be hating on his ass, y'all be killing me. Ain't got nowhere near the paper this man got. Never went through what Grant went through, but y'all want to try him. Y'all got people out here hating on Ty Lopez. Y'all hating on people that's out here getting it. This is what I don't understand. Get yours. Stop being a hater. Just take some notes and keep it moving. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. There's so many people that got in this game and made moves. Why hate? You know, if you don't like something they do, just take it out of your toolbox. At the end of the day, you gotta grind for you. You gotta build generational wealth for your family. But first, you gotta get rid of them, as we like to say in our community, them damn generational curses. You know, that has to do with low self-esteem, limiting beliefs. I love when Brandon talks about it. This is why you hear me talk about this book called The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Let me explain something to you. That is a book everybody should have. That needs to be in schools as required reading, because let me tell you, it is no joke to undo what you have been programmed to believe. Like right now, when I see people dissect the course, the appliance boot camp course, you don't see them dissecting nothing else, because these other courses may come to them from a quote-unquote more palatable source, or it may be in a format that they feel more comfortable with. Y'all kill me with this. Ain't accomplished a damn thing, but you want to rip somebody else's stuff apart. I ain't got time for it. See, this is why I don't have time. But I got time today. As the kids say, I got time today. And that's what y'all love about me, because I am straight, no chaser. Don't mean I don't love you. Don't mean I don't appreciate you. But I'm going to keep it 100. Keeping it 100. And the reason I'm going to keep it 100 is because somebody got to tell y'all that's the truth. And it's going to be me today. I got time today. Now, I got that out my system. I feel a little better, because I'm so damn irritated. I hate when people ask me questions and they're probing when they're really trying to lynch and hang somebody else. And you going to think you're going to use me to do it? Ain't happening. Not now, not ever. Not this sister. Because let me tell you something. I may fly the rainbow colors. I may be a member of HIC. And let me explain, Human Rights Campaign, for those who haven't figured it out. And I may not have certain preferences in life, but one thing I don't do is throw my brothers under the bus. I love black men. I love them because I have personally seen the challenges that they have gone through, and I will defend my brothers to the end, even when they stab me in the back, even when they hate on me, because you know what they say? They know not what they do. Some things are conditioning. That's why you have to take the high road and handle your business. Set the tone and the example. Let your haters be your motivators. And with that said, all I'm going to do is tell you this. Like, subscribe, and share. If I have helped you today or any day through any of my videos, please share with someone else. This message needs to be heard, because I'm telling you, y'all got some clowns out here. Do not come for Miss Ward, baby, because you will never win. Be blessed, and remember, y'all, get out here and get it. And remember, what did I say? Let your haters be your motivators. Keep people out your business. Stay focused. And when you mess up, we all do. That's all lessons, baby. Remember, failure is not an option, and when you fall forward. Have a great day, guys. Let's get it.